Hey, bro, start the intro. Every day that went by, my thought for the intro just kept changing because I didn't know when I was coming back. So my PC was trash. I don't know what was going on. The CPU kept jumping up. The videos was lagging. And then I went on vacation from work. Look, it was a lot. It was a lot. How y'all been? Yeah, first and foremost, I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying, my bad. But we back. You feel me? And who better to come back to than one of the MVP candidates right now, Steph Curry. But the whole league, let's say something real quick. The whole league is like balling right now. The whole league. I'm pretty sure it was Jason Tatum and Devin Booker. Both of them just dropped 50. Them two young stars. And they're not even in the MVP race. But I think I'm forgetting something. What's good? It's Every 3 and I'm back with another video. You feel me? As you can see, I'm back to the OG look. You know what I'm saying? I got the boom arm now. It's different. I ain't just finna come back and be the same. So with that being said, bro, we finna get straight into this video. I ain't finna waste too much of y'all time. Yeah, y'all read the title. And we know exactly where this finna go. You just don't talk to Steph. It don't matter if you a young star, old star, you the prodigy, 6-time champ. It don't matter. We finna get into this video.
Don't learn from history, are doomed to repeat it. Well, you know what? That phrase couldn't be more true than with young NBA stars today because, well, for some reason, they continue to trash talk and taunt one of the greatest to ever play the game.
Well, I knew John Moran was gonna be in it.
Well, at least it's entertainment for us, right?
Right. You right.
Phrase that's been going around the league. The one that goes, look at Curry, man. So inspirational. I think Kevin Porter Jr. took it too literally when he stared down Steph late in January. I mean, look at him. That's downright disrespectful.
And retarded.
More so, it's dangerous.
Exactly.
Because here's what happened afterwards. Steph appeared to have ignored him like nothing had happened. But let me tell you, even if KPJ apologized immediately, it was already too late. The bear was poked, the fire was lit, and as Michael Jordan would say, it became personal. You see, up until that point, Steph was just on cruise control, going through his regular motions.
Right.
I mean, there was 4:15 left in the third quarter, and the two-time MVP
had
just 16 points. After that incident, however, Steph went full-on unanimous MVP mode and scored 24 points. 21 of those came in the fourth when he went 7 for 10 from the field and 4.
So in the fourth alone, he got 21? Let's just keep it going, bro. My fault.
3-point range.
Y'all know how I do.
By Curry ultimately sealed the game for the Warriors, and what do you think Kevin Porter Jr. did when it was all said and done?
And I think it was like 30 seconds left. I went up to him. I said, I asked him for some pointers.
Pointers.
After trash talking and staring down the chef and having 40 dropped on his head, he went to Steph for some advice. That's a good one.
But if you would have dropped 40 on him, it'd have been a different story. Whole different story. You probably would have whispered some trash in his ear right there. Oh. But Steph.
Anyways,
keep it going, bro.
Anthony
My fault.
Edwards is next on this list.
Anthony?
Ant-Man is one of my favorite young stars to watch, and he's a superstar.
Okay, I don't know about this one.
Making. One time last season, however, he, well, you see, in November of 2021, with about 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, the young phenom had 40 points already.
Dang.
His team was down 10, and he decided to say to the best shooter in NBA history, "Hey, Steph, I might go for 50. Well,
he did
Steph
say that.
just walked away and looked to be saying, all right. And Edwards, on the other hand, he tried his best. With 1.3 seconds left to go in the game, He hit 2 clutch free throws to reach a then-career high of 48 points.
Okay.
And then the buzzer sounded. The end result was 123-110 for the Warriors. And that's all she wrote. Next off, we have the young superstar sensation.
Get him out of here.
Luka Doncic.
Luka? I mean, yeah, Luka talk crazy to everybody. We know this. If they records stay up to par this year, I mean, I don't really know it right now, but I know Luka just dropped a 42-point triple-double.
Huh?
And
it might have been on Steph. If they stay like that this year, Luka could be MVP, bro.
Finals. With about 1 minute left to go in the first quarter, Steph was at the line shooting free throws. Well, he actually missed one to the surprise of everyone. At that time, Luka proceeded to say, "Dang, what's going on, man? You scared?" Well, Curry wasn't going to let that slide and replied with a savage remark.
Not at all.
Luka, would you shut up? Curry ended off that game with a game high of 21 points, a game high of 12 rebounds, and most importantly, the W. Luka, on the other hand, had a Luka special of being a -30 and 7 turnovers. Sheesh. Oh, and before I forget, this was also the same game where Curry did that famous dance.
What dance?
There's Luka, by the way. I think by that facial expression, he's learned to never trash talk the chef again. Anyways, next up.
Or that could activate him for the future. Because Luka, like I just said last night, because this is not a new video. Last night, or the night before that, I don't know, he just tripped, bro. Luka ain't just finna eat that, bro. But on to the next.
Here, I can't have a video titled "When Young NBA Stars Tried Trash Talking Steph Curry" without mentioning Ja Morant. This one's tricky because where do I even begin? All right. So first off, after the Grizzlies Game 2 win, he walked by Curry, stared him down, and said, "We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun." Then after the Grizzlies' dominant win in Game 5, Ja led the Grizzlies in 7 chant. If I dig a bit further, I can probably find a ton more that Ja Morant said, but
yeah.
I want to fast forward to the aftermath of all this.
Bro.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, y'all gotta relax,
This is what
bro.
happened after Steph Curry and the crew eliminated the Grizzlies. There's a lot more I can say, but I think it's kind of mean to continue this against that facial expression.
Chill. Get this off the screen, bro.
Trick? Our next story goes all the way back to 2017 when the Warriors clashed off against a young Celtics team when Jaylen Brown was just a rookie. You see, with just a few seconds left, it was a one-point game, and Curry was matched onto Jaylen Brown. Curry put him in the blender and sank an incredible buzzer-beating 3. What an incredible shot. Anyways, after that play, Curry pointed at him, had some words, and then signaled with his hands that Brown was talking too much smack. I've never seen Curry point at another player like this before, so I was curious. What did Jaylen Brown say that triggered the 2-time MVP?
That's crazy.
Well, after some digging, the only thing I found was that Jaylen Brown said, "I didn't say nothing to him, I was just playing defense." Well, that's what Jaylen said, but other players in the league have noted that the young Celtic star often engages in on-court trash talk. I mean, here's what JJ Redick said about Jaylen on his
playing
podcast.
defense.
When we played in London, Jaylen was guarding me for that game. At one point in the second half, I'm going to cuss on your show, I'm sorry, but he called me a I looked at him and was like, I don't play that. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So, judging from the fact that we've never seen Steph really that angry towards a particular player for no reason, and from JJ Redick's story, I'm pretty sure Brown did say something.
Yeah, he said something for sure.
Anyways, next off, we have Matthew.
If anybody be like, bro, I was just playing defense, bro. No. That's all I got to say. I know from experience.
Dellavedova. Now, Dellavedova isn't exactly a young NBA star, but in the 2015 finals, he was 24 years old, and as far as Cavaliers fans were concerned, he was a star. This one isn't exactly Delly's fault, but after playing some decent defense on Curry for a game or two,
they hyped him up.
The media labeled him as quote-unquote the Curry stopper. Well, according to sources within the Warriors organization, this angered Curry.
That never works.
Andrew Bogut said at the time, people have lit a fire under Steph, which is a good thing. It's something that you don't want to do. It worked out well. We know Delly is a great defender, but we know he's not a Curry stopper.
At all. And see, I'm pretty sure they had a Jordan stopper back then. They had a LeBron stopper. I don't know if they had a Kobe stopper. That's the funny part. I might have to look into that. Kobe never had a stopper. But every time you have a stopper, bro, they get cooked. That just is what it is. It's just gonna do nothing but help the star. I've never seen a Curry stopper or a Jordan stopper actually be a stopper. But just watch this, bro.
Well, in a pivotal Game 5 of the series, when the Warriors were up 7 with a little under 3 minutes left to go in the fourth, Curry decided to end the talk that there was someone who was capable of shutting him down. I mean, Curry reached into his bag and brought out a series of moves that ended with a bang. Sheesh, guys.
Sheesh.
Look at all those moves.
No, that's
I wonder what
crazy.
The media guys were thinking after they saw that. Next off here, we have a story on Lauri Markkanen, which dates back to January of 2018. This
January
wasn't actually
again.
Lauri's fault, as he was just playing defense. You see, it was still early in the first quarter when the two of them matched up on the perimeter. Steph tried to get past him for the drive to the basket, but Markkanen swats the ball away, and it hits Curry in the face right before he fell to the deck. That's a pretty embarrassing highlight.
That is.
As far as I've looked into this, no words were said, but I'm sure Curry took it personally from that point on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You see, as nice of a block as that was when the final buzzer sounded, Markkanen was a game low minus 33 in the plus-minus department, while Curry went 10 for 18 from the field, 6 for 11 from distance, and 30 points.
Man, we need a video from all the stars that did this. Because I'm not paying attention to it. A low minus 33 compared to Curry, dropping, 30. That's what he do. But dang, we didn't even talk about Clay. Never mind. This is a Curry video. Clay got 38.
Next off, we have a story of Trae Young.
Oh, man.
You see on Shaq's podcast,
Steph Jr.
Diesel was pushing for an answer from Trae to the question,
how many years before you overtake Steph Curry as the best shooter in the league?
Trae's answer was,
a year.
I get that's what you're supposed to say. A year? What could you possibly do in a year? Get 453s? Because Curry had 402. Curry had 402. You would need to get 450 to 500 to even try. I know I'm not taking this like too personal. If you've been here, you understand. But wow.
That podcast was recorded in 2020, and it's 2022 now. Well, in the last postseason series that Trae Young played in, which was a 5-game series against the Heat, he shot 31.9% from the field and 18.4% from three-point range.
Just to give Trae some props, right? Just to break him into a branch, right? He wouldn't be the next Steph. He would be his own. If he figures his game out, he'd be in his own lane because he'd be a 3-point GOAT if he wanted to, if he could. And he got the playmaking. Like Steph is a playmaker too, but Trae, I think, is a better playmaker than Steph. If he was to master them two attributes, he'd be in his own lane. But instead, You know, you answer the question like that and then do something like this. It's like, sheesh.
And averaged more turnovers than he did assists.
That's tough.
How many years before you overtake Steph Curry as the best shooter in the league?
A year.
Anyways, this next story doesn't directly involve Steph, but it does involve his actual brother and his brother from another mother. You see, it was back in the playoffs between the Warriors and Portland, and Draymond was heated and talking smack to Steph Curry. And when Steph was at the line, his brother wasn't backing down to Draymond at all.
Right.
Here's what happened according to Seth.
And I'm not Steph. I'll talk back to you. I ain't gonna just go play my game. I'm gonna talk back. I'm gonna say my piece.
Right.
Steph was at the free throw line, like in between us. He was acting all awkward. He didn't know what to do. I'm his brother. You his guy. He been going to war with for 10 years. Steph ain't know what to do with the line. But I was loving it though, my guy.
That was alright. But look, the mother guys. Oh, they know. Not to talk, I guess, directly. Unless you putting up insane numbers, bro, you might as well not even say nothing, bro. Now, Luka, you know, fast forward to now, Luka about the only one that can even try to say something. Jason Tatum and them, Jaylen Brown, he been dropping 30. But you got to do it against Steph, bro. This dude Luka already done did that. 42-point triple-double is insane. It's insane. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you already know, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you new. You know what I'm saying? I love all of y'all. And I hope y'all been doing good, man. I'm not dead, bro. Relax. I'm alive. Bro. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I got the boom arm now. I could do this. What? I might sing. Come on. It's AB3 and I'm out of here.